Colorado, look, Charlie Blackmon, out since May 24th, was eligible to come off the injured list, but did not. He'll be evaluated after batting practice today, and he may go on a rehab assignment. Wade Davis on the injured list. He's going to face live hitters off the mound Wednesday. That's today. And he didn't know if he'd have to go on a rehab. Jeff Hoffman gave up 5 runs and 6 hits, 6 innings, 3rd start since being recalled. He's nobody. Don't even go there. The Dodgers, I got to tell you something. They beat the Diamondbacks, and they increased their lead now to 10.5 games, 43-19. They're going to win this division. Hyun-Jin Ryu, 7 more scoreless innings. His latest streak is 18 2/3. Okay, anytime he gives up 1 run, his earned run average goes up. Okay, dropped his earned run average to 135. Okay, so the Dodgers have outscored their opponents 41-15 during the winning streak, and they have 8 shutouts in the last 25 games. Their starting pitchers have a 1.87 ERA in that 25-game stretch. Unbelievable. We all know what Hyun-Jin Ryu is doing. Okay? Who are the 2 best pitchers in Major League Baseball this year? Is it Hyun-Jin Ryu? And who's the other guy? Jake Odorizzi could be up there, right? Is it Hyun-Jin Ryu and Giolito? Or is it Hyun-Jin Ryu and somebody else? All right? Thanks, everybody, for being here. Beach Bum, good morning. Bradley, Beerman, Brooks is here. Greg, Cam, the Amazings. Great to see you all. Easy Kill, Jimmy Ross. Johnny Halloran is here. Good morning, my fellow American. J.R. Matz, Karinsik, 69, my coach. Good morning to Leonard Donaldson. Michael at Chinny Kitchen Table, good morning. Phil Chaplin, that guy, the real AA, Timothy Hooker, Traveler, Unholy Toledo, White Sox Al Zelmo. Good morning to you all. Okay, let's get back to the action. We've got a lot to cover here. The Marlins, okay, they get an RBI from all 9 hitters in the 5th inning. How about that? Are you kidding me? Every player, 9 of them, got an RBI in the 5th inning. That's amazing. They say it last happened in 1952. Snyder, Reese, Robinson were all on that team. So the Marlins, only 3 weeks ago, on pace to lose 120 games. What the hell happened? And everybody loves this Gary Cooper guy, whatever his name is. 16 runs, 19 hits, 11-run 5th. Unbelievable. Miami, they entered the night having a Major League low 43 homers, but Chase Anderson gave up 3. And missed another in 4 innings. Unbelievable. Starling Castro hit one. Garrett Cooper, Brian Anderson, back-to-back Cooper and Anderson. And Cooper's the big story. 38 games last year. Had some injuries. 4 for 4 with his first 4-hit game as a Marlin. Harold Ramirez playing in the, I'll tell you, 8th multi-hit game in 18 starts. Everybody's talking about Riley. What about Ramirez? I told you about him. I picked him up in Tout Wars weeks ago. So there you go. Miami, 6th win in 8 games, 12th win in the last 17. The Brewers lead the National League and rank 3rd in Major League Baseball in home runs with 104. And they've hit a home run 10 straight games, 26 in those 10. And Travis Shaw, reinstated from the injured list, wasted no time getting back in the lineup. We told you weeks ago that Keston Hiura would be sent down. Batting 7th, playing 3rd base. That's what he did. 163 batting average, 4 homers, 8 RBIs, first 40 games. Had that wrist strain. So the move, you know, it wasn't any worse than, it hadn't gotten any worse. It's just they needed to give him a rest. So let's see what happens, okay? He had 235, didn't drive the ball much in the minor leagues. His lone home run was his only extra base hit. So let's see what happened. And he got cheered when he signaled in his first at-bat. So let's see how that works out. Madison Bumgarner, who's 4-hit shutout, won the wild card game, had given up 3 earned runs in 51 career innings at Citi Field. Trade him to the Mets. And, of course, Alonso homered. So, look, Baumgartner, His numbers aren't crazy, 3-5. He's got a 4 ERA, but he's thrown at least 6 innings in all but one of his last starts. He's got a 3.7 ERA in 6 May starts. Pick him up. Go for him in a trade. Owners who have Baumgartner are just not happy with him. It's clear. Okay? 8-3. I mean, just get him, man. He's going to wind up on a good team. Buster Posey missed his 3rd straight game since hurting his right hammy. Had an MRI, mild strain. So he's not coming back so fast. Alonso's 20th homer. We told you about that. The Mets had 22 home runs by a first baseman last year. This year, they got 23 already. How about that? And by the way, this just in. Jed Lowry is still a ways away. And according to Lowry, he's in Florida doing his thing. Are you kidding me? When's the last time you did your thing? Cha-cha. When's the last time you were doing your thing? Okay? And, of course, Syndergaard, 2 runs. I mean, gee whiz. He was very angry to leave the game, trying to pull a Max Scherzer. Didn't work. Robinson Cano, strained left quadricep at the end of May, be activated for the home opener. That's what he said. Where was Robinson Cano? He was not activated. McNeil, who's been out since, I think, May 21st, had a hamstring. He was activated. And Jed Lowry, he's still a ways away. Forget it. Yeah. Phillies, how about Jay Bruce? A double, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. And he's the first player to have 3 extra base hits and 6 RBIs in his first start with the team since, forever, right? So there you go. And, of course, with Bruce, he's going to play. Now, of course, with McCutchen, 28 of Jay Bruce's 39 hits have gone for extra bases. So get him if you can. A lot of leagues didn't have Jay Bruce. If you're in an NL-only league, I know Towers and Labor kept him off because he wasn't officially added to the roster. So Jay Bruce will be hard to come by this week, when last week some of us thought that he might just be a complimentary player. Okay, so we'll see. Easy Kill is here. Great job by Easy last night. Thanks for joining me. Tito Luna has joined us as well, as has the Traveler. Good morning, everybody. All right, so there you go. 16 home runs for Bruce after 49 games. He's never had 16 home runs in so few games. Never. Cesar Hernandez is going to bat leadoff. And don't forget, he batted leadoff 140-something times last year with a 270 average, 378 on-base percentage. But after the All-Star break, he really slipped 228, 324 on base. So let's see what happens now. With McCutchen gone. So the lineup, I'm going to have Hoskins at first, Hernandez at second, shortstop. Kingery's going to be at third base. Telling you, Bruce in left, Adam Hasley in center, Harper in right, Realmuto behind the plate. The Pirates, who only had 13,000 at PSC, remember, I hope a lot of people watching the game on TV. They are 3-14 against the Braves, Dodgers, Cubs, Brewers, and Colorado. 5 of the 6 teams. The Pirates, they've lost 11 out of 15. They make a lot of errors, okay? And it was the 12th double-digit score put up by Pirates opponents this season. And it was the 6th since May 24th. Pirates pitching, they need Tyon, they need Trevor Williams back, okay? Simple, okay? Roman Quinn. Well, that's a good question, Traveler. He's got a... Excuse me. You got to check out his injury status. That's the only reason why I'm surprised that Roman Quinn hasn't been brought up. But they brought up this kid Hasley. So I don't think Roman Quinn is on the good list on this team. Now, the Padres managed just 4 hits off of Jared Eichhoff. Eichhoff's been good. He had allowed... he hasn't been good. He's allowed at least 4 runs in 4 consecutive starts and 10 home runs. So Franmil Reyes hit his 18th home run, and Chris Paddock seems to be coming down to earth a little bit, just a little bit. So he's a little adversity. He blazed through 37 minor league games with a 182 and an 081 WHIP. But he just he's not sharp anymore. By the way, Ian Kinsler, if you need an infielder, he was struggling since the beginning of May, but now he's hitting 256. I'll tell you, he's doing better. Let's put it that way. Ian Kinsler, somebody to take a look at if you need a second baseman in a real deep league. Will Myers reached base 4 times on Monday, so he's got at least 1 hit in 6 of his last 9. I think he's starting to come along. He's raised his average 11 points and his on-base percentage 34 points. Struck out 46 times in 110 plate appearances. That was from the end of April to the end of May, but he's only had 2 strikeouts in 10 plate appearances in June. And by the way, along with Keston Hiura, I don't care what Josh Naylor does. He's going back down because they want to get Cordero when he's activated, okay? Yep, Franchi. They want to get Franchi in. So no matter what, and here's how I determined that. Manager Green said that Naylor's going to continue to get consistent playing time, quote unquote, while he's here. So what does that tell you? While he's here. And speaking of while he's here, let me say hello to Lou. Good morning there, Louie. Okay, so there you go. While he's here. Naylor's going to go down, so don't invest too much in him. So the Cardinals, who didn't win consecutive games for a long time, had a 4-game winning streak. Bingo, broken. And look, Mikolas and Flaherty limited to 5 innings because of a rain delay, but still pitched well. Wainwright pitched well. The Cardinals, look, last year they led the major league in errors by a wide margin. They had committed the 3rd fewest miscues this year in the National League before Tuesday. Last year they were terrible. They led the National League in double plays turned, okay? The club has played 47 of its 59 games without surrendering an earned run, and they're 29-18. So a lot of reasons why the Cardinals are doing good. Genesis Cabrera, 4 2/3, wasn't great. 4 runs, 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 8 hits. Second start, no strikeouts. And Alex Reyes, who could tell me why? Even if Alex Reyes pitches a no-hitter, there's a reason, not a contract thing. Tell me why the Cardinals will not bring up Alex Reyes even if he pitches a perfect game. Okay? Who is it? What's the reason that Alex Reyes will not be activated no matter what he does in the next couple of games? Okay? What are they waiting for to activate Alex Reyes? Let's see if I could sneak that one by everybody. They're waiting for something. What are they waiting for? And in Washington, Steven Strasburg, boy, remember, he was the talk of the town when he was an MLB draft pick, okay? He stinks, though. That's he allowed 3 runs in the first inning all of last season in 12 starts as he entered last night's game. And then last night he allowed 4 runs in the first inning. All right? No, not waiting for him because he stinks. Not waiting for him to throw strikes. There's a reason why Reyes will not be activated no matter what he does in his next outing, okay? Unless something happens. Something has to happen. Not velocity. It's not learning to pitch. Let's say he learned to pitch. Let's say his velocity is 150. They still won't activate him. There's a reason. Not contractual. Come on, guys. He could pitch okay. He could pitch, and if he shows he can pitch, fantastic. If his curve, his fastball's 120, they won't bring him up. There's a reason why they can't bring him up, and it has nothing to do with the contract. Strasburg had a rocky outing, 5 runs in 5 innings. But he did get his 100th win. Brian Dozier exited and took a fastball to the right forearm, so he won him